do have to edit it a little bit because I'm doing this.
Right.
Okay.
Or you can not edit it and you could leave this part in.
Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I?
It would be entertaining for the people out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm Officer Connor from Animal Care and Control.
And I'm Officer Shrewsbury with Animal Care and Control. And we're here to talk about some of the things that we've done in conjunction with the Bissell Project to help get some of our animals out of the shelter.
Yeah, so one of the biggest things that we've done that we've really kind of seen as a help for an uptick is to do social media lives.
So we're doing the lives on a pretty regular basis. At one point we were doing a kind of middle week live later in the evenings, and then we're doing several lives. Gosh, it seems like almost every weekend
Yeah.
we're getting a live done here, which has been a huge success. It's really drawn people in. It has its own crowd of sort of followers, if you will, that like to sit and watch those. A lot of times you can see that a lot of the same people are on there. But what they're doing is they're kind of building as part of that community, and those folks that are watching all of those are also taking that message and sending it out to all of their friends and family and their own little online communities, and it's been a good thing. It's been a really good thing for us.
And even when people come in, they say, hey, I'm here because I saw your live and I'm interested in some of the dogs that you showcased, and that's a big deal for us.
We've even done the Facebook Lives when we'll go out to an adoption event where we take animals off site. We'll have a live right at the beginning of the event, and then another one a little later when folks still have time to make it there to adopt an animal out before we leave. And that's been huge. You know, the biggest portion of those, the folks that show up for those they say, hey, I saw your live and I want to see so-and-so. So they come in mind with a pet that they want to meet right then and there. And again, those have been hugely successful for us.
And part of the lives too is that it shows the animal interacting with a volunteer who's handling them. So it does take some effort and coordination, but those volunteers get to pet and play, and he gives them loads and loads of treats, but it shows their personality, which really, an interaction with a human, and that really does make a difference. So the other thing that we've done, of course, media. We work with the media regularly. But as of late, even during the Bissell Pet Foundation's Empty the Shelter, we put out a media release, We Are in Crisis, and we were so full that we put that crisis out to show numbers and really drive it home, not just to the media to put out, but also for our audience so that they could really see the amount of animals that we have, what we're up against, what we're struggling with, and where we needed the help the most. And our media really stepped up and came out because of that crisis release, and it made a really big difference. I mean, we're not out of the woods, but we definitely emptied out quite a number of our kennels.
So for us, a little bit about us, we are the Charlotte Mecklenburg Animal Control Shelter. We are the large municipal shelter that covers this whole entire county. Charlotte being a very populous area in North Carolina. We're super beneficial to have just loads and loads of media here, which has really helped us. But we also got to that point by building those relationships ahead of time.
Yes.
And being transparent in our work and forging ahead to give our community the type of shelter that they would be proud of.
So we work really hard on that, and we work tirelessly every day to try to make all that happen. And that's only what we've done recently. There's loads more that we try to do between our social media, and all sorts of other ways to try to find homes that we already know a lot of shelters are doing. So, but at least those are two things that we have done recently that has helped. So on that note, thanks for watching.
Thanks for having us.